Second of all, if you are not able to secure the nomination, would you accept the job as vice president?
Thank you. So my friend Donald Trump is arriving, and he and I share something in common. Neither of us do pretty well in a number 2 position, okay? So I expect that he will be my advisor, and I expect he will accept that job. So we're running for the next generation, and to the truth of the matter, let's just speak truth. MAGA, America First, this is bigger than one man. It does not belong to me. It does not belong to Trump. It belongs to you. It belongs to us. We the people. How do we take this to the next generation? That's what this is about. Thank you for that. I've said that I will not just reform the FBI, fire Christopher Wray or something like this. I don't believe in incremental reform. I stand for revolution. We will shut down the FBI. That is how you drain the actual source of the problem. But I also want to tell those of you who think, does that sound extreme? Is this guy a little crazy, a little bit of a young lunatic here? Actually, it's deeply practical. And let me explain to you why. There's 35,000 employees at the FBI. Nobody's offered this kind of detail before. The detail matters. You guys are Iowa. You can handle it. 35,000 employees. 20,000 of them are in back office functions, going into the J. Edgar Hoover building of the FBI, reporting in for work every day. They should find honest work in the private sector, and under my watch, they will. There's 15,000 good people on the front lines. We're going to reassign them to the U.S. Marshals, to the DEA, the Drug Enforcement Agency, to the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. They're much better at fighting crime, much better at stopping the child sex trafficking rings in this country. The U.S. Marshals are way better than the FBI at that. So this is deeply practical. This is also how we actually protect Americans while also restoring true integrity in our government.
My view is that I'm also here as a member of my generation. I just turned 38. They said 37 was a little too young to be president, so I said, fine, I'm going to turn 38. So I got that problem solved. But speaking as a member of my generation, I think we are in the middle of this national void where young people like me, we're just so hungry to believe in something bigger than ourselves. And I said, it's sitting right here, right in front of us. It's that flag on this gentleman's shirt and his hat right here. It's the United States of America. It's the greatest nation known to mankind. If we can revive pride in that country, I think our national problems start melting away right there. And so that's what this campaign is all about. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. He's so mad, but he won't give up that easy.
If you look at the situation around the world, there's a lot of threats coming to America. I mean, you've got Russia invading Ukraine, you've got Iran building a bomb, you've got North Korea testing ballistic missiles, you've got China on the march. But make no mistake, none of that would have happened had we not had that debacle in Afghanistan. My husband is a combat veteran. He served in Afghanistan. The idea that him and his military brothers and sisters had to watch us leave Bagram Air Force Base in the middle of the night without telling our allies who stood shoulder to shoulder with us for decades because we asked them to be there. Think about what that told our friends. But more importantly, think about what that told our enemies. Now, Iowa's an important state. Yes, because it's the first caucus. I get that. But it's more important than that. Because right now, China's got his eyes set on Iowa. Why? China is our #1 national security threat. They have been planning war with us for years, and that's not being dramatic. Look at the infiltration that China has done.
Well, I think what we're hearing is people understand that our country's in decline, and we need to reverse this decline and revive what's great about America. We need an economy where middle-class families have a chance to get ahead again. We need a secure southern border. We can't let the drug cartels keep eating our lunch. We need to ensure that we rein in this out-of-control federal bureaucracy and end the weaponization of federal power. And we need to restore our military to its proper place of greatness in society.
Well, look, at the end of the day, leadership means that you've got to be willing to stand for what's right, even when it's not popular, and even when you're standing virtually all alone. In those early times of COVID, I was being attacked relentlessly by the...
We need to pare government back to where it was many, many years ago. We're going to reduce the number of bureaucrats in Washington by at least 50%. We're going to make sure that agencies that abuse their power, like the FBI or the DOJ, that when they do that, they get fired for abusing their power. So buckle up. We're going to do a lot, and I think the swamp is not going to like it. But you know what? I've had enough of the swamp imposing its will on us. Now it's the time we, the people, impose our will on it.
So, first, Congress needs to be a part of this. The agencies in Washington have increased by 50% since 2019. 50%. Do you feel 50% better as Americans? The fact that